A boy went back to Napoli because he missed the scenery, the native dances and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong, 'cause now it's hey mambo,
mambo Italiano, hey mambo. Mambo Italiano.
But first, before we get to that, Jason Sabatelli from Sabatelle'S Market in PITTSTON is in the kitchen today, and he is making chicken and shrimp marsala. Don't miss it. Next.
Parenting expert Dr. David Palmer has some tips for parents.
And a great way to start off the new work and school week. Jason Sabatelli from Sabatelle'S Market in PITTSTON joins us today in the kitchen with his shrimp and chicken marsala.
Our good buddy Jason Sabatelli from Sabatelle'S Market in PITTSTON is back in the kitchen today doing up a homemade chicken and shrimp marsala. Jason, how you doing today?
Oh, we're making it rain.
We've got your bell, but your Dean Martin picture is all gone.
Again, he pulled this. I'll check the oven. I don't know.
I'll look around here to help you out. Let's see what you did with this guy.
There.
Jason. You're forgetting things in your older age here.
He was chilling out in the oven.
Dean Martin chilling out in the refrigerator. You gotta love it.
All right, well, now we can get going here.
Yeah, it's not right for you if you don't have Dean Martin here on the set.
He was in the drawer last time.
Let me set it up just nice so there's no reflection.
Look at that. Look at the blue, everything. All right, I got mushrooms going here. We're going to flash this pan with a little marsala there. We're going to pour it right in. And I like to give it a quick light.
A little flame going here. You got Dean Martin, a flame. What else could you ask for?
The bell. We got the bell, too. We got it all. All right, so now we're going to put our chicken and shrimp in that I just floured a little bit earlier.
And you're not going easy here. This is you're making a big serving. We're going to feed everybody
the whole
tonight.
place, everybody, the cameraman, the whole nine. So it's going to be a good time. And we're going to put all this in there nice and just let it go, you know.
So when it comes down to it, all you did was flour up the chicken and the shrimp, really nothing else to it.
That's it, yeah. And I'm going to put that right in there, cook that right off. We're going to get a nice little sauce. There's salt, pepper, garlic in there, a little bit of fresh garlic like we usually do. And then I'm going to go and we'll start taking the shrimp and we'll just pop it right in there. We got that going, and it's all going to cook together, nice and fresh. And we'll get a nice marsala sauce going in there with all the flour that we put in there.
And the key is you've got the one. That's the key to the marsala sauce.
Yeah, you got to have a little bit of that. You put it in there. It gets in with I like to put it in with the mushrooms, and then it goes right through the dish. And we're just going to let that go for a little while, and we'll be on to our next event.
Next adventure. Yeah, there's always an adventure with Jason in the kitchen.
It's going to be a blast.
Jason, tell us a little bit about Sabatelle'S Market. You've got these wonderful platters you do. You've got, funeral breakfasts and things like that you provide catering for. Tell us about that.
Family owned. My mother, Jane Sabatelli, and my father, Rocky Sabatelli, have been in the business for 36 years. And now they taught me everything that they know. And it's going great. You know, I got great parents, and the business is doing good, and we're in that nice town of PITTSTON. That's just fantastic.
You know, the PITTSTON downtown has had an amazing revitalization in recent years. There are restaurants, there are things to do. There's the art walks.
It looks great. Everything they're doing there is just for the city, and you can tell. You know, a lot of people coming to the city.
Sabatelle'sMarket.com. Check them out online. We'll have much more with Jason, the Bell,
have it all,
and Dean Martin coming up after 4:30. Time for Brittany. Restoration in Scranton, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you very much, David. Appreciate it.
All right, time to check out the wonderful smell that we're getting here that Danny.
Oh, God.
Isn't it amazing, Danny?
Oh, it's delicious.
Great over there in the kitchen.
Yes, we are here in the kitchen today with our good friend Jason Sabatelli and his good friend Dean Martin. Yeah. Jason's here from Sabatelle'S in PITTSTON. He is making chicken and shrimp marsala. Don't miss this recipe. It smells amazing. We'll have more from him coming up in just a little bit.
On Wyoming Avenue and 44, thanks so much for being on the show today.
Thank you, Dave.
Jason Sabatelli from Sabatelle'S Market in PITTSTON is here today, and he is here with an original recipe, homemade chicken and shrimp marsala. It's all together in one big pot. How's it going over there?
It's coming together like Bonnie and Clyde. Look at this, the shrimp, everything. Beautiful.
Awesome. It looks absolutely delicious.
Great. Everybody's going to be thrilled. I got that recipe from a girl I know, Misty Rains.
Okay,
Real.
how did you finish
She's a
off
doll.
that recipe?
Just let it all cook together and then put a lid over it, and then the sauce thickened up real nice, and now it's ready to be served.
Voila, already.
Here we go.
And
Round
speaking
two.
of already,
All right, these are meats that my father, Charles Sabatelli, created, and he refined them. And there's hot supersada. We have our homemade lonza.
Yum.
And this is a sweet supersada. And he had made all the recipes, and he taught me how to make them. And we got our killer sharp provolone. This is the sharpest provolone that you can get on earth. And it's like chiclets gum. Crunches.
that's awesome.
Crunches. It's so good.
And this platter looks beautiful, and you have all different sized platters.
This one, yeah, this one's like around a $40 or a $50 one right here. And it'll be good for like, 8 to 10 people right there.
Sure.
And then I threw in a little shooters here just for good measure because they're always fun,
And you can get this in Sabatelle's
Yeah, we
Market.
make them. There's small jars or large jars. You can get either or, and we always have them. And we
They
stuff
look
them by
delicious.
hand with the prosciutto in there.
All right, and you can't have dinner without dessert and the cannolis.
Killer. All right, we got the chocolate cannolis with the vanilla icing, and then we have chocolate inside these little tiny ones here.
Yum, that looks delicious.
Real good. And then these red, white chocolate covered cherries right in the center.
Ooh.
And we have blueberries that are white chocolate covered blueberries.
Well.
That's
those cannolis. If you can see right here, I'm trying to show the camera. It's vanilla on one side and chocolate on the other. How delicious.
Half and half with a little cherry hanging off, huh?
And of course,
Love
everybody can get this at Sabatelle's Market. Tell us a little bit about it. You're located in Pittston.
Right on Main Street in Pittston, and we've been there 36 years, and it's family owned and operated with your family in mind.
Sure.
And you can come in and get steaks cut right on the spot, and 2 New York strips, 1.5 inches, out the door. A filet mignon cut up. You don't want to be picking it out of a case in a supermarket because it's not fresh.
This is all fresh.
Come on in and say you saw the show, and we'll give you some cheese.
And say hello to Dean,
Look
right?
Look at he's the best. Look at him over here.
All right. Jason always brings Dean Martin in, and a beautiful spread. We're going to see how this is all coming in just a little bit. In the meantime, what's the website folks can go to?
SABATELLE'S.com, or like us on Facebook. I do a lot of crazy stuff with Dino and Trey's during the day. I throw his picture in there, and people seem to like it.
Awesome. Well, Jason, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Great to be here.
We're going to give that a try in just a bit. In the meantime, let's check in with our social media question of the day.
Jason, do crazy stuff never would happen.
Find us on Facebook and Twitter.
When we come back, we'll get a preview of tomorrow's PA Live and a sample of the chicken and shrimp marsala done by our buddy Jason Sabatelli in the kitchen.
PA Live, but in the meantime, we are here with our good friend Jason Sabatelli from Sabatelle's Market in Pittston. He made chicken and shrimp marsala. Of course, he's got Dean Martin right up here in the kitchen with us cooking. Here we go. The bell. Amazing. Give it a ring for me. Awesome.
Here we go.
Jason, this food is always amazing. You always do a great job. Thank you so much for coming on today.
It's always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right, and we want to thank Jason and all of our guests who came on the show today. And, of course, you for watching. Eyewitness News starts right now. Have a good Monday, everyone.
Mixed up a Siciliano, hello quesadilla, you get happy in the pizza when you mambo Italiano.